Ooh, and I actually hit the record button this time. Very good. All right, I am back with Dwarf Fortress. And what has been going on behind the scenes is I also have the game on my Steam Deck. And I've been realizing that, hey, I did a few things wrong in this game already. And part of the fun of Dwarf Fortress is failure, learning from failure, all that stuff. So rather than do crazy things like restart from the beginning, we're just going to we're going to roll with the punches and hopefully recover from any mistakes I made. All right, so first things first. If you remember, we had a little bit of a crisis where the dwarves accidentally cooked all of the mushrooms needed for brewing booze. So there's a setting we can play with to make that not happen ever again. So we go to the labor menu, we go to the kitchen tab, and then we find all the different things we have in stock. And look at this. There are permissions you can set that allow you to cook it or brew it or do both. The problem with plump helmets allowing them to, and we're going to not let them cook pigtails. The problem with allowing them to do anything with plump helmets other than brew them is that when they cook them, they lose the seeds and you can't make more. Now, since they ate all the plump helmets, there's none on this list. Which means that we either have to find some down in caverns or whatever, or hopefully when the caravan shows up in the fall, we can buy some more. But meanwhile, pigtails, we need those for clothing. So we're gonna say, yeah, you're not allowed to brew or cook the pigtails. Seeds here, I don't really care about seeds at this point. Drinks, we're going to give them permission to cook with drinks, I suppose. And then we could, if we can somehow get pond turtle, we're gonna let them eat it, right? But the whole kitchen thing of forbidding them from eating and cooking. Well, they could eat plump helmets raw, but letting them cook with the plump helmets, not a good idea. So that is fixed. Now, let me see what I'm dealing with in terms of, whoops, yeah, I gotta stop doing that. I want to zoom in and out. All right, we're gonna zoom out a little bit. All right, I want to make sure that we're gonna set up a zone for gathering fruit. Rather than give the order and periodically have to refresh it, we're gonna draw a zone where we say, look, pick fruit here, and we're going to make it a pretty big one. Boink! Like that. And so now the dwarves will gather fruit from this marked area, which is, a good thing. Yep, there's the zone right there. All right, so there's that. I discovered the value of bins. Bins are something the dwarves will put finished goods in. So what we're going to do is, I forget how far I got with this particular effort here. Okay, so those are the plump helmets, and what do we have here? Cave wheat. I actually want this to be pigtails. Pigtails. Yeah. And then we'll do plump helmets when we have them. Oh, wait a minute. These guys do have the ability to do cave wheat. All right, we're going to pivot back to cave wheat. I'll do a separate garden for... We'll do a separate garden for the pigtails, which are for textiles. In fact, let me... Are there two here? Oh, there actually are two. Okay. Got an upper one and a lower one. So this one will do pigtails when I have seeds, and then the other one... Okay, good, 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 good. Again, I'm not remembering what I did. Okay, so now we're going to go down. We got a lot of stuff stored. And what I can do is I can make bins, and the dwarves will store the finished goods in bins. All right, and I'm remembering I made a dining hall here and a dormitory there, and I started to build quarters for them. Yeah, they all have... Okay, they all have the bedrooms marked. What is this? This is... Okay, so this is a temple. Okay, that's right. We got them a temple. And then after... Okay, so we're not very deep yet. Okay, good. Okay. So we're going to go into work orders. We're going to make a couple of new work orders, because right now they're making the rock toys. We're going to trade that with the caravan. We've got the brew drink from fruit, which is good. Brew drink from plant. Okay, but they can't fulfill it because they don't have the seeds. Now what we're going to do is we're going to say, hey, look, we need to make bins. So let's see. I think so. We got wooden bin. That's probably what I want to do. Just got to be careful that we don't use wooden bins when we trade with elves. And we're going to set a rule here. So we're going to, if the amount of empty bins is less than 10. All right. That's fine. So we'll go back. And then what I want them to do is I want them to make 20 bins at a time. All right. So what that'll do is that'll make sure that we have bins for finished materials, for finished goods, which will make storing stuff a lot easier and moving stuff a lot easier to and from the place. All right. I do have a squad. I do have squads, so that's good. And I figured out pretty much how to make sure that they've got the various equipment they want. So what we're going to do... Yeah, right now we're going to assign metal. We want them to wear metal stuff. And if I look at the details, it can be any metal stuff they find. And what'll happen is as I buy and forge that stuff, we'll be in good shape there. I know, we're staring at the lava. That's using that lava somehow is going to become a big deal, but I got to figure out how to do it without killing everybody. All right. So my military, they're all training. I think I figured out how to do the schedule with them. All right. Whoops. So we're going to zoom in a little bit. So I'm going to just start the game going. And let them do their thing. How's everybody's moods? So everybody's actually in a pretty good mood. All right. Some of them are gathering plants. Some of them are making toys. What I do want to make sure is that I have a healthy amount of trade goods for when the caravan shows up, because we're going to want to try and... God, I hope they have plump helmets for sale. I really do. All right. So what we have here, this is the still. And what I am going to do is I'm going to end up... Okay, here's the kitchen. So we got the butcher shop, the fishery, and the kitchen itself. Okay. Yeah. Well, look, we got shells and stuff. That's kind of interesting. That's very interesting. Wonder if I could do something with those. Probably. I could probably decorate with them. But at some point, I'm going to try and do a tavern. All right, let's see what they're doing. So, okay, good. Stukas here is making some wooden bins. So that'll be super handy. Stukas! Brew drink from fruit's been completed. Good, we got 48 drinks. Let's take a look at the work orders. And I want to take a look at this work order here. So, brew drink 10 if amount of drinks is less than 10, so it's been completed. Okay, good. Good. And 10, see, what I'm going to do is when we brew, I want them to brew 20. Because I want it to spike a little bit. But it looks like they're kind of caught up. In terms of, hey, the stuff. The 3 yellow ones are work orders for things that are persistent. Like if I get below a certain amount, I want them to brew. So that's good. All right. What is this? This is the bookkeeper's office. Okay. You know what? Let's build him a door. He might like that. Oof, I don't have any doors. Well, I guess I have some work cut out for me here. But we should see... They should start using the bins to store things once they've crafted them. Oh, he's very satisfied. Very good. Making the wooden bins. That's a chest. Yeah, because on my Steam Deck save, they immediately, like, I had this huge storage area, and I realized, oh, bins are a thing. And then all of a sudden, they start consolidating the stuff, and it was pretty lovely. Because it was crazy. And this stuff should all be binned as well. See, what is this stockpile here? This stockpile is custom. This is everything but finished goods. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Wait a minute. All right, so we're going to go all, but we're not going to do figurines. We're not going to do toys, because that's stuff we're selling, right? So figurines and toys are going to stay upstairs in that upstairs stockpile. So this stockpile right here, we're going to custom it. It's going to be finished goods. You're going to none, but then we want figurines and toys. Because what we don't want to accidentally do is like start selling the some of our more critical stock, like these ropes and stuff. I want those stored away safely. Now, I've not figured out quite how to store instruments in the church. That part is irritating. Is this my barracks over here? Yeah, this is the barracks. Okay. Okay. Alright, we don't have fruit, so we can't do that. It's a much smaller fortress than on the deck, but in some ways that's a bit of a relief. Oh, look, there we go. There's a bin. Yeah, see, they're starting to put the bins in the stockpile. And they'll be storing the stuff in them. And when they get around to it, they'll move the stuff from this stockpile. When they get around to it. And you know what? We're gonna have them disassemble the. We're gonna have them disassemble the wagon because we don't need that any longer. And I think after this caravan comes, we're gonna move the trade depot to inside. Gather plants. Could not find path. That's a shame. Oh, there. Look at those bins. Lovely. And here those war dogs upstairs are barking. All right. Man, I'm getting a little obsessed with that magma. So I think the thing to do. Oh God, do I want to do this? Thing to do is if we do a channel. All right, let's do this. Let's dig out to here. We're going to see what happens. I got 3 miners. Everybody can gather plants. Just double checking the labors there. You know what the thing is with only 13 dwarves? I'm not always going to have dwarves able to get to labors immediately. We're going to see what kind of wall this is over here near the lava, because if it's obsidian, I can actually use that to make some doors, too, to maybe try and block the lava. But the idea here is if I can harness this magma, I can start my industry and I can get smelting and other stuff done without having to worry about coal, which would be really cool. Or the fortress is going to die horribly in a magma-ish hell. Oh, we've got a spear dwarf is visiting. How nice. So if we look here, he's visiting my temple right here. Now it's possible he'll petition to want to stay. Okay, they finished the bin, so that's good. You know what? I feel like too many of these guys are gathering plants, and I want them mining. Let's see what turning off this. Let's see what turning on the specialization does. So worker special will only do the tasks that match their workshop assignments, work details, and occupations. Yeah, so these guys should just... I want these guys mining. There we go, and there's some mining going on. Or it's marked to be mined. And they're like, boss, see, there's magma over there. You sure about this? Yeah, I'm sure. All right, so let's see here. Channel. So now I'm going to try and do some channels. So let's see what happens if I do that. Hmm. We do. Basically, the idea here is, can I release some magma and have it flow into this channel? Or am I going to regret this? We can see down below there's... Okay, now here's the moment of truth. We're going to have him mine that spot and see what happens. All right. So there's magma. Did any dwarves die? No dwarves died. Holy crap. Wow. So the magma flows into here, and now it's boiling up here. This is an alert. Okay. Okay. More about that later. We're going to... And I think the worst case... Well, what's the worst case? The worst case is the magma... I don't think that the liquid's going to rise up above. I think I'm actually safe here. Oh my god, that's amazing. All right, let's go up to the caravan, and let's say we want the broker to be here, and we want to move trade goods here, and we want toys. Because they offered extra for toys, right? Yeah. Look at all those toys. And my god, I hope they have plump helmets. Woo! Lot of toys. Okay. Let's discuss your situation. There's much to share. So that's going to be added to the world map over here. Make requests. All right, what I want to do is I'm going to request... what am I going to request? I'm going to request cloth. I'm going to request plump helmet spawn, pigtail, dimple cup. Let's discuss a need for headwear and large gems is expected. Okay. So once all this crap, once all the items are at the depot, we can trade. So they're quickly moving all the stuff that I made there. So that's kind of cool. Now, meanwhile, while they're moving that, let's take a look. And I'm going to show a neat little thing you can do. We can assign a hotkey to quickly go to a spot. So in this case, We're going to say magma forge because I'm optimistic, right? So now when I hit F1, it'll go here. When I hit F2, it'll go to the magma forge. Yeah. We're also we're gonna mine a little bit here. The dwarven child's been missing for a week. That's not good. Who's he fighting? Where's he fighting? Well, that's terrible that that child's missing. Huh. I'm not really sure what to do about that. All right, we're just gonna have to. They're gonna have to get over that for now. As terrible as that sounds. All right, so we're still waiting for some stuff. Although I have to imagine if we legitimately have a missing dwarven child, that's going to cause some agita. All right, so plump. Oh, thank God. So we definitely want those. Are all our items not here yet? All right. All right. So plump. Where? Okay. Let's see what else we got. I want to find thread. Okay. Because that stuff can be handy. Beer, wine. All right, we're going to browse by hand. Chains, don't care so much about that. Don't care about puzzle boxes. Dwarven ale. We're gonna get some buckets because we actually will need those for the hospital when we set that up. Let's grab let's grab some spears. Okay, the trader's still making a nice profit. We're gonna grab some shoes, some boots, because clothes do wear out. We're gonna grab those shields. We'll do the toy boats. Trader profit is still making 747. All right, now we want this to be green, or the trader probably won't go for the deal. Yeah, it's probably a little too much. Take this bin with the leather in it. Take this bin with the cloth in it. Did we get all of our stuff for trading? No, we did not. Take this bin with cloth. Take this bin with leather. This bin with cloth. An anvil. Oh, his beast cannot possibly handle such a load. Well, that's a shame. Okay. Well, how much? Okay, so there's excess weight. Okay. All right, we did a trade and did pretty well, I think. We got a bunch of stuff. Our plump helmet problem should be solved. No trader needed. Plump. Hey, there's an old buddy. All right, so we're going to take those plump helmets and we're going to move them from the depot, and then they can be planted pretty much immediately. So that's good. These slack-jawed lollygaggers can now plant some plump helmets. Plant plump helmets. We're going to unlock them so they can do any job, because that I don't think was necessary. All right. So that's fantastic. Traded a bunch of stuff. Once the trader goes away, they'll totally empty the depot, and life will be good. All right, let's go see what's going on with our magma. So the magma has not yet. That's pretty good. So let's see. Furnaces. Magma smelter. Will this actually work right here? Build. Workshops. Furnaces. Magma. No, I want. What do I want? I want. Where the heck is it? Forge. Metalsmith. Whoop. Build. Workshops. Magma Forge. Let's add a new task here. Let's make some bronze bars and see how it works. I think it should work because I think it's over the magma. The merchants are leaving soon. What's he doing? Is he he's making bronze bars. The magma smelter's working. The magma smelter's working. So I should have bars. Look at that. Now, I don't know if I had any with me already, but so here's what we're going to do. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a work order, and we're going to say, hey, for the we want to make some metal armor. Actually, what do we have in terms of bars? We need to or what? Yeah, that's funny. Here's what we need to do. We need to like make ore storage. So, a little bit of mining there. A little bit of mining there. So I gotta have a place where they're storing ore. So this is rocks. Whoops. So this stockpile is what? It is stone. We're gonna custom it. We don't want ores here. So we want none. And we're gonna put ores down where I'm making that new stockpile. I'm gonna put all the ores here so that they're right there by the magma smelter. You go to Dwarf IKEA or Dwarf Mart where we store a bunch of stuff. I'm actually very proud that I was able to tap into this magma without killing myself. That was like, I was a little bit of a nervous wreck. What I ended up doing is digging channels, breaking it open here, and it filled this little magma pond up, and now I've got like heat for Iron Forge. Which makes me realize, that I can just, we'll expand and we can make more smelters and forges and stuff. Very pleased with myself. Because I intentionally settled right near a volcano. On purpose! I did, Archivist. I did. What I did is I started on this level 44. I did the channel, dig a channel, making a ramp on the level below. So that would actually be here on level 43. So after I made the channel, I then let the dwarves retreat, and I had one guy poke a hole here in the side of the volcano, the obsidian wall, and he then the magma started flowing. He's like, I'm out of here. And then the magma just rose to this level. It for whatever, I guess there's liquids in here. There's not enough pressure on it that it's now like going to fill my fortress. It's just, it collected in that pool, and I was able to build the smelter and a forge already. So that is super exciting. Super exciting. Now I guess, yeah. Here's the question. We're gonna do some channels there. It is the little things, because in this game things can go hilariously wrong very quickly. All right, so over here we're going to make a stockpile, and this stockpile is going to be it's going to be stone, but I'm going to custom it. It's going to be just metal ores. So this is where I want the dwarfs to put all the metal ore. Or what? Haha, that's funny. All right, so let's go up here. All right, are they putting this crap away? They should be putting this crap away. And actually what I want to do is I want to remove this building because I want to rebuild the trade depot not outside. So now they can take all this crap here and put it away. So this is plump helmets. Now I have plump helmets now, so they should be able to start planting. This is pigtails, which I should have. All right. But they need to collect, I guess, the stuff. And actually, let's see here. You know what? Do I have seeds? Prickleberry, garden cress, hazelnuts, pecans, rock nuts, plump. No, it's purple. Okay, where's my food? Food. Plump. So the plump helmets, yeah, all right, where are they? They're outside. Take the damn plump helmets and put them inside. They're all busy storing stuff. They'll get to it. How did I get to 19 people? Oh, wow. Migrants. Oh, my God. That was good. Okay. Suddenly I have more people. All right, or dwarves, I guess, which is good. Whoops. So that's cool. So all these slackers, they need to be, yeah, they're putting stuff in stockpiles. That's what really needs to happen. The wedding was fantastic. I don't know who Federalby is. I guess it's someone I know. Greetings programs, great Tron call out. I did appreciate that. No, the wedding was great. The wedding was great. If you ever, oh yeah. So if you ever want to have a really chill holiday season, plan your child's wedding on Thanksgiving weekend. It makes planning for Christmas seem like nothing. All right. So I'm gonna have to. Ooh, I'm gonna have to do some work here in the rooms. Okay, and okay, these dwarves are so busy moving shit around that I really should just give the system a chance to stabilize. Ah, so you and Maggie and Lucas, Ian. There you go. And obviously your wife. Yeah. God, are these dwarves gonna get their little asses killed when I open that channel up for more magma? Our survey says yes. We're gonna worry about that a little bit later. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. We need some more rooms for dwarfs because we now have more population. So we're gonna. This should not be these hallways should not be one wide. That's actually a mistake, which I really can't fix in production. Not easily, anyway, because the dwarves can bump into each other as they're going up and down the hallways. They'll bump into each other, and then their feelings will be hurt. Yeah, get over it. All right, let's see. I need a work order. The work order system is friggin' amazing. So, because in the old game, you used to actually have to like go to the different workshops and stuff. Now it's just like, yeah, make me 10 beds. Um, yeah, we need rock coffers for the dwarves to store their stuff in. Make me some rock coffers. Yeah, 10 will do. Magma. So a lot of yeah, I think a lot of games, RimWorld being one of them, probably the most famous, right? But a lot of games, some of the mechanics in Dwarf Fortress, and Dwarf Fortress has been around for like 20 years. A lot of games were inspired by it. Actually, the claim is that Minecraft was. Notch was inspired by Dwarf Fortress. But yeah, there's definitely a Dungeon Keep. I think I might own Dungeon Keeper, but it's not a game I ever really played a whole lot. But you can say that about a lot of stuff. All right, Damselfly remains. Yeah, guys, did you finish putting the crap away, please? There's like shoes and stuff out there. Look at that. See, things are now in neat little bins as opposed to scattered all over the place. Okay, so there's the beds they've made. Cool. So what we'll do now is we will place the beds. I'm going to pause while I do this because this just takes me a little while. And we're going to keep building after placement so that I don't have to keep opening the box again. So we'll plop some beds in these rooms. I do have a dormitory in case like someone doesn't have a bedroom they can sleep. But these guys, the dwarves seem to like having their own rooms. It's actually better for the morale. Like I care. I guess I do care a little bit. Maybe a little. How are the work orders doing? So they've made 5 of the beds out of the 10. They've made 2 of the coffers. And this is an ongoing work order right here. My economy is basically making trinkets and trash for other civilizations to buy from me. The yellow condition means that the condition's not met for that work order to be kicked off. So if we look at this, for instance, amount of drinks available is less than 10. Well, we've got 110 drinks. So brewing will be, hey, they're not going to bother brewing because we don't need to. Lot of nifty automation features like that the old version. I've played Dwarf Fortress off and on. The old version did not have that level of quality there for automating stuff. So that's kind of cool. Now all I need is Ansible playbooks, right? Right, Arch? Ansible playbooks? Yeah. Let me make more rock coffers, because I need them for the other rooms. Dwarves don't have a union. All right, so my pissiest dwarf is moderately... Let's go see what his problem is. He's a fisher dwarf. Why is he complaining? He needs to pray to Thosset. He needs to pray to this guy. Pray... You know what Okay, you know what these guys need? I've got a temple to the most popular god that some of them worship, but we need a generic temple, I think. So what we're going to do... Like, the Unitarian dwarf temple, right? We're going to do that. We're going to make it right next to the magma, because why not? Right next to the warm obsidian wall. The coffee machine. RimWorld. Oh yeah, I've tried RimWorld. Arch, I think, who's on the chat, has done a lot of RimWorld too. Although I think is your King game, Arch, is it still Factorio? Is that the one you've got all the hours in? All right, you need a work order. I'm going to make altars. Rock altar. We don't need 10. We'll make 2. And then we're just going to put a work order in for some statues, because everybody likes statues. Oh, we're not talking... That's like talking about Bruno. Talking about the amount of hours you've got in... All right. So we're going to assign some bedrooms. So assign that as a bedroom, accept it, and then we're going to give it to a dwarf that doesn't have a room yet. So the animal trainer can have that. Then we'll assign a bedroom right here. Doink. Accept. Add a dwarf. Fishery worker. Why not? Bedroom. Everybody gets a room. Accept. Well, maybe I won't give... there. You already have a room, don't you? Did Stukas grab another room? They sometimes do that, and it irritates me. They'll like... Yeah, so we're going to pause the game so they can't just grab the rooms. They will sometimes grab a room in the middle of me trying to assign it, and they'll end up with more than one room, which is totally not necessary. Yeah. I guess I should let the Dwarven Childs have the room. The Dwarven Children have a room too, right? I think I'm going to fall one short. Oh, no, maybe not. And the Dwarven Children can haul stuff. I mean, they're not totally useless, and they can do certain tasks. Oh, I think everybody has a room. Nice. All right, how are the coffers coming? So, chest. Very good. They like having coffers in their rooms because they can store their belongings in them. And it puts them in a better mood. And one of the ways you die in Dwarf Fortress is Dwarf Vacation Club. One of the ways that you can lose a fortress is a tantrum spiral. Like a dwarf will get pissy, pick a fight with another dwarf, and then before you know it, things are just tragic. They're all fighting and stuff. It's crazy. So these guys are working on those, and then the statues and the rock altars still need to be worked on. Although one of the altars is done. Alright. Make bed's been completed. There's nothing to catch in the swamp. I don't care. Winter is upon us. Winter has come. Winter is coming. Alright. We're going to add a task. Actually, we're gonna do some work orders. Actually, that's right. I need to see what ore I have. I keep forgetting to check that. Ah, the dog does not want to go out. So we got a lot of granite, which we're not going to take for granted. These are all rocks to, like, just build stuff with, but like we look at it. Oh, ore of silver. Ooh, ore of copper. So I do have stuff I can smelt. I kind of want to do it on automatic pilot. We're going to smelt this, and we're going to make it infinite. We're just going to have him smelt all of it. And then we're going to make... We're going to do here, we're going to custom this. We're going to go bars. We're going to go all metal bars can go in there. So we'll have both the ore and the other stuff. Right? And we'll just make the room bigger if we have to. But be a good dwarf and smelt me some stuff, because we want to start being able to make, like, metal armor. Oh, look, here's a bin. Okay, so that bin, they're going to put bars in it. Excellent. I love you guys. In fact, do we have the work order set up? We should have the work order set up with the wooden bins. If I have less than 10 empty bins, they kick off a work order to make more. Fantastic. That's like an Ansible playbook. It would, well, if you look up Dwarf Fortress in the free version, you can still download today. It's all ASCII. That would have worked on an Apple II. How are they? Why are these socks and stuff still outside? Ay, ay, ay. Ugh. Do I not have clothing in here? All right, let's see what we're storing here. No, that should have clothing in here. Weird. It's weird. How's my wood stock? Oh, I need to cut down some more trees. Don't tell the elves. Whoops. Yeah, cut down those trees there. That whole swath that I just selected. Thank you. Because I'm concerned about the amount of wood I'm running out of. All right, so quick look at the fortress. Top level, little bit of a mess, but it's got my farm plots. So let's see here. Got nothing here because there's no seeds. Nothing there because there's no seeds. And now we got plump helmets growing here. So as we brew with the plump helmets and whatnot, we'll get spawns for them, and we'll then see these fields planted. Stock, seeds, or pig. Let me look up pig. Yeah, pigtails right here. Where are they? Okay, they're in that barrel. I feel like the pigtails are maybe not as self-reproducing, or it's harder to get them. Could you hold a door open with it? My Apple II is right over there, actually. Let me move the camera for a second. Look, see? There's the Apple II. That's actually Everett's. Dan, you know who I'm talking about. My dad's Apple II, I'm not sure where it ended up, but that's Everett's Apple II. He gave it to me quite a long time ago. That is the OG. Yes, it does still work, but the monitor doesn't. But if you turn it on, it beeps and the drives go in that very satisfying way. All right, time to put more coffers out, furniture, chests. Drink. They are not making these coffers very quickly. Is that work order still out there? Yeah, it is. You're getting what kind of pausing are you getting here? Like the stream is stopping? Could my internet be being stupid? Furniture, we need... Alright, so now we need those altars, so that's an offering place. We're going to put the 2 altars up here. We're going to... Furniture... No, you don't need to send it. Honestly, the funny thing is if I want to run any Apple II software, I have a Raspberry Pi 4 with EmuDeck on it, and I can emulate the Apple II stuff as much as I want, which is kind of fun. All right, so now we're going to turn this into a temple. How we do that is we make a zone for a meeting area. And then what we do is we can now make it a new temple, and we're going to make it to no specific deity. It's the Goldenrod Bank. And so now it's a place where any visitor can come and pray to whatever god they want. Because I had a few that were getting all like, I want to pray to this specific god, so now they can. And the roosters and the dog are apparently paying a visit, so who knew? The animals like it too. Oh, look, copper bars. More copper bars. That's fantastic. So how's my army doing? How's their equipment looking? So, let me see what he's wearing. All right, so we need to make some metal stuff. So we're going to go with some metal armor. So we're going to do a task here. And we're going to... Was it copper we had? Armor. Opens menu. Copper. Forge. Copper breastplate. And I really... Yeah, I don't want to have to do that 4 times. So we're going to do copper... What is the problem here? Forge. Wait a minute. What is he actually making? I see this guy's now... Is he wearing the copper breastplate? Yeah, so there you go. So I can make copper breastplates for my military dwarves. But what I really want to do is make a work order to make 3 of them. And then what I want to do is add another work order. And I want to say greaves. And I want 4 of those so that they have pants. See? So we got the breastplate, the greaves, the helm, and the gauntlets, I guess. We'll get it figured out. Look at that! He made another one. Yay! The dwarves tend to be very autonomous when it comes to grabbing what they need. Oh no! There's a ghost in the fortress! Oh, I don't even know what to do about that. The child apparently died and is now haunting the fortress. That's going to be awkward, to say the least. Ah, the ghostly dwarven child. No official position. Wow. That's great. Let's see where he is. We can have the camera following him around. Ooh, I'm haunting you. I don't. I don't even know what to say about that. Oh yeah, let's. You know, I do have a still. That's absolutely something we do have. But you know what we do need to do is we do need to make a proper tavern. And I'm kind of wondering, is there any reason? Where should I put the tavern? I wondered if I should put the tavern, like, somewhere fun, like next to the friggin' lava. Like, how far downstairs do I want my visitors to have to go? Oh, it looks like they finally picked up the socks. I wonder if I find the child's body, if I buried it, if the ghosts would go away. But then I'd have to find its body, and I don't really care. Wow, I'm terrible. All right. Well, I think the child was out in the wilderness somewhere trying to pick plants or something. And yes, one could argue that I sent him out there to pick the plants, but we're not going to do that. So who's... Oh, this Fisher Dwarf is still irritated. Look, I gave you the ability to go pray to these people. So maybe you should go do that. I think you overestimate other dwarven children. I don't know if they're going to obey or not. All right. I feel like what we need to do now, yeah, we're going to dig deeper. So what I'll do, we're going to turn this into a 4-stair. See how my elevation's 41? 40. The dwarves of Moria dug too deep. We're just going to dig down a little bit. All right. And then once you get down here, we're just going to see what we can see. What are these lunatics doing? Okay, so some of them are... He's praying to Thassid. He's praying to the Oceanic Shield. He's making a rock coffer. I think I need to make some more miners. Is there anybody here who can mine? We'll let the fishery worker have his hand at it. Because as the dwarves do things, they'll get better. The Jangle Balrog. Okay. So, funny enough, if you dig too deep, you will find fun. And fun in Dwarf Fortress is anything that basically might kill you. How are my military dwarves doing? Look at that. Look at that. We're moving along on the equipment here. Now I need to do some helms, some helmets, some gauntlets. Okay. Very good. So we want Metalsmith's Forge. We want helm. Maybe do bronze helms, huh? Because I thought I saw I had some bronze bars. So we got silver bars in here, copper bars, lots of copper bars. I don't know if I have any bronze. I thought I saw I had bronze at some point. Alright. He's forging a bronze helm. He could really use a drink. Well, go have a drink! Go have a drink! But he's satisfied at work. So there's that. Alright, how are we doing with the digging? And this right here goes to the lowest discovered location. A drink! He needs a drink! Galena. Galena doesn't seem to be... Maybe I'll smelt the Galena. He who smelt it. Because really, that being not smelted doesn't do me any good. So I might as well just smelt it all and see what we get. 4 bronze helms have been created. And they're equipped. All right. Oh, it's the spring of the year 102. Fun. I feel like I've recovered nicely from... Yeah, nothing bad's ever come from digging for Mithril. You're absolutely right there, Dan. Yeah, nothing bad at all. Why is... Yeah, you're good. You can use that stuff. We're good. Hopefully they're planting... Yep, he's planting seeds. Let's go see what he's doing. Oh, plump helmets. Planting plump helmets. Very exciting. And plump helmets here. Get that plump helmet crop going. All right. Very good. All right. Now we're gonna do some auxiliary crafting type stuff here. We need a loom and a clothier. What do we have there? That looks like some sort of metal. See, digging's awesome because you find metal. Just like randomly digging, you'll find metal. You'll find veins of metal and all sorts of stuff. And with the amount of rock figurines I'm making, definitely want to make sure that we're getting a continuous supply of metal. But why are we not digging further? Because I didn't have the downstairs declared. Okay, now they're digging. Now we're good. I was wondering why we weren't exploring into the earth and getting killed by terrible, terrible things. Oh, there'll be a death spiral. There's not even a question about a death spiral, please. It's just a matter of what's going to cause it. What's courbalite? Furniture and building. All right. What do we have here? Galena. All right. Let's get some more armor made. Now I need the things for the hands. Greaves. So we want copper greaves. So we want 4 of them. And then we want boots. No. What are... boot. Copper low boots. There we go, and that should have that should now get my dwarves into the proper armor. I have a feeling I'm very high up because of this volcano. Like elevation wise. Boo, boo. Now we're getting all sorts of silver stuff. I feel like there's some missed opportunities here if I don't make silver things. Yeah. So, like, here's something fun. Let's make a work order. And let's do silver. Goblets. Yeah. Silver chain dot forge silver goblets. Let's like do a dozen silver goblets for the tavern. Yeah. Why not? And you know what? We're gonna do a bold move, Cotton. We're gonna make the tavern right here. In the shadow of the forge. The learning curve on this game is a cliff. There is a tutorial, but there's so many complex systems working together. It's the only game I've ever seen that legit has an O'Reilly book. Yeah, there's an O'Reilly book for it. You can get ridiculously elaborate with the game. I think it's pretty easy to get a basic fortress humming, and if you play super conservative, you'll probably be okay. But what do I know? I have a ghostly dwarf child roaming around my fortress now, and I don't know what the impact of that's going to be. Now, I could, of course, go look at the wiki and try and figure that out, but I think I'm just going to I'm going to soak in that for a little while. All right, so for this tavern I'm going to make, we need some stuff. We're going to need tables. And I think because it's in the shadow of the forge, we're going to make copper tables. Because why wouldn't I? We're going to need some chairs. We're going to need some thrones. So we're going to make copper thrones. We're going to need... what are we going to need? There's a way to do musical instruments, but I don't know. But I'm not sure how. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to make... we're going to make a couple of statues as well. We're going to make some copper statues. We're going to make 5 of them. And that's just to decorate with. Yeah. So we got our work cut out for us. Did you see a lyre there? A lyre, however you say it, a lyre. Did we actually see that under one of the work orders? Let's do a search. No, that's a lie. This is the kind of thing where I'm actually going to go and I'm going to pop open a window to the Dwarf Fortress wiki. Dwarf Fortress musical instruments. Instrument. So we've got keyboard, stringed, wind percussion. Oh, this is too hard. So I need to go to the craft workshop, Craftsdwarf workshop, and go to... So apparently there's different... The instruments are randomized on world creation. What the actual names are, which is a little goofy. So let's see. Where's the Craftworks workshop? So add a new task. Make instrument. So you got ETOLs, which requires ETOL sticks. All right. Where the frig is where were the ETOL sticks? Boy, I really wanted to make musical instrument pieces. So that I could like build some instruments for the musicians. All right, let's see what some of the pieces are. Omit console, O-tongue bells, O-tongue case, O-tongue keyboard, zebra sound chest. It sounds like there's a bunch of stuff I can't do here. So I'm just going to back away from the... Oh, ETOL drum. I'm going to make a Mayak or two. Because apparently I can. I don't know what it is, but apparently it's a thing. It's a percussion instrument and consists of wooden triangle. The musician strikes the triangle. All right, that's fine. All right, so we'll have some instruments for the tavern because they want those apparently. Okay, The tavern is basically hewed out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to smooth the walls and the floors because it's prettier. This takes a little time, but it's worth it. And then we're going to engrave decorations on the walls. Because dwarves are insane. How are we doing? Oh, look, this one's playing with the toy axe. Where's the ghost? Did the ghost leave? Wolverine! Got two prophets hanging out, too. Maybe the ghost left. I'm not sad about that. All right, good. Because I was a little concerned that the ghost would spook all the other dwarves. Haha, get it? Because it's a ghost? Yeah, I know. I'm terrible. Oh, we have some more migrants showed up. Fantastic. You know what that means? We need more space for migrants. Which is fine. Which is fine. We love growing our population. Do we, Uncle Mark? Yeah, we do. Continue to make rooms for people. And I'll need to make more coffers and beds and all that stuff. Oh my. How are we doing on wood? Oh, we're doing pretty good on wood. Okay. We're going to build. We're going to go furniture. We're going to go chests. How's our work orders doing with those tables? You know, the problem is, all right, I know what the problem is. So here's what we're going to do. This is going to be a bold move. And God, I hope I don't die from lava. We're going to cut the channel to try and fill this with magma to set up some more metal metallurgy. This could be where there's fun. All right. We're going to just erase that. We don't. All right. Did anybody die? Nobody died. All right. And some work orders I think were canceled. So much silver. Okay. Clearly, that's not going to work. Those aren't going to work either. So we're going to have to come up with a different scheme here. We'll make some silver tables. We'll make some silver thrones. Because we have plenty of silver. And we're going to build another magma forge. We're going to build it right here. And we do have an anvil for that. Because you do need anvils to make a forge. And that'll let multiple dwarves forge things at once. I almost died opening the lava channel, but we did not. You'll all be happy to know. And now I've got a little room to spare. I feel like using the magma's almost like cheating, but on the other hand, I don't care. This guy is meditating on death because he saw the guy who tried to open up the lava channel. All right, so I have threads. Those are good. I'll need those for the hospital. I should make a hospital at some point, by the way. Alert! Oh, no. Did I accidentally cook a miner? Oh! He's taken by a fey mood. What do you mean he's taken by a fey mood? So what this means is he's going to need to craft something. Or she's going to need to craft something. So she's going to end up probably taking over a workstation and possibly make an artifact. But it doesn't say she's claimed one yet. So that has me a little concerned. And if she doesn't get, if that dwarf doesn't actually like get that strange mood met, then they will go insane. Like literally go insane. So that can end up not being great for her. Well, and for anybody that she does anything crazy with. Come on, Vuker. Oh, did we not do the things we needed? I'll bet we don't have the clothing workshop. Yeah. Workshops. Clothing and ladder. So we want clothes. Like maybe that's the workshop she needs to claim. Up. Looks like she might be in the clothing shop now. She might be working on whatever her strange mood is leading her to. And we're gonna make a leather workshop too, right here. Just in case. We need that for other stuff. Ha! So that's what she did. She created this spider silk shirt. It's now it's a named object, and she has claimed it as a family heirloom. Let let me show you what that looks like. So the objects menu are various artifacts or heirlooms that the dwarves either have with them or they make. So this right here is she got into this weird ass mood and decided to craft this. It's like worth 3,000 coins. And she will probably end up like owning it. We could also display it, I suppose, if we wanted to. But yeah, she good for you, girl. Nicely done. You did not die. You did not die. All right. Stone. No door. We want doors. We need some doors, and we're just going to do rock doors. Just want to make a couple of doors. All right. Here, we're going to engrave artwork into the walls of the tavern. Again, that'll just make the tavern more appealing. And when we click on the sections that have been engraved, we'll see, there's things. Image of a square cut gem, image of amulets, stuff like that. Fun stuff. Okay, let's set up some furniture. We want tables. Silver table. Silver table. Silver table. Silver table. Silver table. Furniture, chairs. Mostly silver thrones. And then we're going to make the same meeting area. Want to be a little bigger. And then we're going to turn it into a tavern. Let's see. So it's got 2 chests. We're moving the goblets in. We're going to have a tavern keeper. Oh, a proficient comedian? Definitely. And a performer? And we'll have the crazy weaving lady. And now we've got a tavern. Thief. Where's the thieving? We're going to send the squad right there to maybe try and stop the thieving, whatever. I don't know where the thief is. I really have no idea. So if there's a thief that goes by, well, let's see if we can find the thief in the others. Oh, there's the ghostly child. How nice. I don't know. Apparently there was some sort of thief, but I don't know. I don't know where. All right, we'll cancel the order. You guys go back to just doing whatever the hell you were doing. I'm not going to obsess about it. All right, how are we doing down here? Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to make a booze stockpile. And we're going to have it choose how we'll take items. So we're going to need to tell the stockpile, hey, grab from the booze stockpile to stock you with booze, because you want the booze in the tavern. Oh, the merchants are here. Very nice. All right. So these guys should move some booze into the tavern. So let's check out its situation. If we click on the zone, we can get the status. So we've got the goblets we want. All visitors are welcome. We got a tavern keeper, 2 performers, and we're taverning. We're taverning in the like right near my magma forges, celebrating like only dwarves can do. Oh, and you know what? I never built a freaking trade depot. Um, yeah, that's great. So we're gonna do that. Did we miss the caravan? Never built a new trade depot. That's great. In fact, we kind of want to mine that entrance open. Oh, that was pathetic. Forgot to rebuild the trade depot. Ugh. It's amazing that these idiots. It's amazing, like, that I get anywhere. Oh, look, now if I make this a little wider, I can see the. I can now get a full readout on all the seeds and stuff I have. Well, that's better. All right, and with that, actually, now that I realize I have so much fish and plants and stuff, let's get a cooking work order in. We're gonna do some fine and lavish meals, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna apply some logic to them. Whoops. We're gonna have them prepare 20 fine meals when there's less than 10. And then we're going to make a work order for the kitchen. Because these dwarves are basically eating crap food. Lavish meals. We're going to prepare 20 lavish meals. Yeah. But we're also just gonna do, so there's gonna be standing orders. We're going to do a fine meal and a lavish meal so that they're just there. Because sometimes dwarves want the better meals. So we're just going to go a little nuts here and do some cooking. We'll see what they can come up with. All right, what's with the moods? You can craft whatever... Oh, he is frightened after being haunted by his own dead child. Oh boy. Haunted by his own dead child. Yeah. I am gonna delicately just walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Not say anything. Walk away. Y'all gonna build the trade depot? I feel like they're gathering an awful lot of plants. We're going to have only the selected do this. We're going to have the beekeeper do it. We're going to have the animal trainer do it. We're going to have the herbalist do it. And the trapper. Actually, no, we'll have the herbalists, the guys who are actually herbalists. Because I'm tired of all of them, like, gathering the plants. There's other stuff we need done. Like, stop gathering the plants! Yeah. Finish up gathering the plants. And then build the damn trade depot! And sorry about your dead kid. All right, now they're working on the trade depot piece. The idea here is I'm making a 3 square wide opening because they eventually apparently start sending wagons that need that level of access. They need to be able to get to the trade depot. And I don't want the depot outside anymore. So I think I missed that caravan. Alligator? Where's that? Where was that happening? Guess there was an alligator here somewhere. See, I tend to miss the combat. Yeah, dead alligators. Oh, you know what we don't have? Speaking of dead, do we have a butcher shop? Kitchen? Fishery? No, we do have a butcher shop. And they should automatically be... Now are they unloading? Oh, the merchants are here. Yay. Whew. Yeah, look, musical instruments, but I'm not doing that. Where are the things that I sell? Toys. Here we go. Want to make sure I don't accidentally start trading all my like important gear. But these are the toys. That's gems. Those are bars. This right here. It's a leather bin, cloth. Okay. So I think those 3 containers are what need to be moved to the depot. So you see, they only have to move those 3, as opposed to like 1,000 different items. Awaiting 1 item. See that bin right there? I think it is. All right. Oh, they're still unloading. Well, okay. Well, good for you. But they said they were going to be leaving soon. This is terrible. No! I totally friggin' missed it because I didn't have the depot built in time. Damn it! Alright, next time. But you know what? We're in good shape. We got plenty of food, plenty of drink. We're now rocking our tavern. The trade depot is now inside. Oh, idiots. Okay. Who's the idiot? I'm the idiot. Is anybody actually still watching? All right. So let's see. All right, good. So what do you guys think I should do at this point? I got my gardens. I got the plants rocking, so we were saved from the kitchen catastrophe. We're doing good with goods here. We've got, I think I've got living quarters for almost everybody. And if not, I've got like a dormitory here for people who do need it. Let's check. Oh God, the bedrooms. Yeah. Let me see if there's more beds to build. Furniture, bed. I should probably put in a work order for more beds. So let's do that. Let's put a work order in for 4 more beds. Doink, doink, doink. All right. They're doing a lot of cooking. They're still making the rock toys. And again, the rock toys, this is basically, I'm friggin' Santa's elves. Oh, do I have a list of rooms I can make? Well, let me pause it. So room is a funny thing, right? So these are the different buildings. So for workshops, you can have workshops for clothing and leather, farming, furnaces. So farming is actually a whole bunch of stuff where you can do stills and butchers and tanners. Some of the stuff I'm not even touching yet, right? Vermin catcher. Oof, quern. You see, again, nesting. Oh, female. Oh, wow. Okay. Like, some of the shit I haven't even gotten into. Like, I'm just thrilled I got my metal stuff up without killing myself. Screw press. But as far as rooms, that's this thing. These are like zones where you can say, "Hey, this is where you do this." Like eventually, I'll have dead dwarves that I want to bury. So I should probably consider building some tombs. Various. There's various off. Like I need to make a hospital actually. So we're actually gonna appoint this guy as chief medical dwarf. And then I think it's probably time to think about making a hospital just so it's there if we need it. So we're going to make that. What we'll do is we'll make it up off of here. So we're going to mine a little bit. We need some beds. Well, I'll show you the whole process, right? So the first thing we do is we have the dwarf carve the room out. So here we go. We're going to make a hospital. And again, I already appointed a dwarf. But while he's digging, these are the different important positions that you can assign certain dwarves to. Messenger. What the hell's a messenger? I have no idea what a messenger does for me. See, this is where I'd have to go look at the wiki. Are they cranky? Why are they cranky? Why is there so many cranky dwarves? Well, children I expect to be cranky. This guy's unmet need is to fight. Well, you know what? Sure-assed. Maybe we'll have you join the militia. How's that sound? Yeah, now you're in the... Welcome to the militia. Welcome to the party, pal! And you can start fighting. Alright, so now that we've carved the room out, we're going to zone it as a hospital. So that actually you start as a meeting area. Some things you start as meeting areas, right? And then once we've selected the zone, we can hit this plus to reassign it. I'm going to call it a new hospital. And now that I've done that, it'll give me a little bit of insight. So we don't have any beds in it. We don't have any tables. We don't have any traction benches. So what we're going to need is we're going to need some bins to store some of these medical supplies. So the diagnostician is going to be the chief medical officer. Actually, yeah, the chief medical officer. We'll assign a doctor. Can he do both positions? No, he'll just be a doctor. Surgeon. I've only got one guy who can do this stuff, huh? We're going to make the animal trainer a surgeon. What could possibly go wrong? Oh. And then we need a bone doctor. Yeah, we'll have the herbalist do it. Why not? I think they only get called in when they're needed. All right, let's see what's going on over here. Okay, so this guy is crafting something at the station. That's good. That means he's going to make something cool. Oh, we've got another fucking ghost. Cross-trained, right, like Starfleet. I have a feeling like one of those dwarves just fell into lava. All right. So let's see, do we have any beds left? So we'll try and put some beds in the hospital. Oh, yeah, we do. All right. Do we have... Now we need to... we're going to need some furniture. We're going to need some chests to store stuff, like medical supplies. Okay. Let's see, do we have any tables? That's for surgery. We don't. So let's build some tables. The silver tables should wash, the blood should wash off of those nicely. So we're going to make 3 of those. Oh, look at that. So he crafted this ring and he offers it to the Arch of Spinning. That's us. So what we're going to do we're going to display that ring because that's cool. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make another work order and we're going to craft a display. Whoops. Make a display case. We don't need 10 of them. Let's make 2 so we have one for later. All right, let's see how the hospital's doing. So we click on the zones, we click on the hospital. So we've got thread for surgery, cloth, we've got splints in storage, we've got crutches in storage, we've got buckets in storage. We got beds in the... Okay, so we're doing good. And then we need to make some traction benches. Work order, traction bench. That's apparently for... We don't need 10 of those. We'll make 2 of those. For when dwarves hurt themselves and they need... like, bones set or whatever. And he's just standing there in the dwarven child standing in their hospital saying, what's going on here? The hospital right next to the kitchen, nothing suspicious there. Yeah, you can make soap. I gotta look into that. I suspect you could, without animal fat, you could probably get lye from burning wood. But that's the kind of thing, like, where I'm not going to say it's cheating. I would just look it up in the wiki and find out how to do it. Because the dwarves innately would know how to do that. And the fun of the game is not in, like, figuring that out from scratch. It's in, like, just doing the stuff. All right, how are we doing? So we're still working on the traction benches. Okay, so we're going to build furniture, tables. Yeah. So 3 operating tables if necessary. I don't think we're going to have that many dwarves in at once. But, you know, you never can tell. So what you can see is you will build the individual furniture and stuff, and then you'll deploy it. All right, make wooden barrel, silver table, lavish meals have been completed. All right. That guy became an engraver. Make display case needs window. Oh, blah, blah, blah. There was another thing you could display on. Open the work order menu. Where the hell was it? Pedestal. There we go. All task. Pedestal. So we're going to just make 2 silver pedestals. We're going to cancel the display case one. Because I didn't know you need a window for it. Then I might have to, like, make glass. Which I guess I could do because I've got magma and sand. But still. Yeah, I know. We didn't have a window. Get over it. So anyway, what I'm going to do is we're going to display that ring in the tavern because it's cool. How's the tavern doing? Why aren't they using the musical instruments is what I want to know. Make the pedestal! When someone's super angry. The engraver's super angry. Oh, yeah. Dead child. That's right. Oh, and he wants to be with family. Oh, that's so awkward. Oh, so awkward. I'm sorry, dude. So let's show you where I am in the world. By the way, so this is the world map here, and I don't know if I can zoom in or out or not, but you can see I'm planted on a volcano, like right near a volcano. We've got dwarves here to the west of us, and we have elves, I think, to the northeast, and here we've got some more friggin' elves, whatever. Here's humans. So we've got a couple of different civilizations around us. News and rumors. Not really sure what's going on there. But we can see where artifacts might be. These are artifacts and stuff that were generated in history. Anyway, so we are part of our larger world, and if we want to, we can do crazy things like send out raiding parties to try and plunder other forts and stuff, which I haven't even thought. I've got like 4 soldiers out of a 5 now out of a population of 30, so that's not something I've been concerned about. All right, autumn has come. Would you make the pedestal? You know what? I'm going to take advantage of being able to prioritize things. We're going to put the silver pedestal as the most important thing. These guys are doing a lot of goofing around. A lot of listening to stories and telling stories. Vukar right now is telling a story. In the tavern. And all these other slacker dwarves are... Yeah, they're all socializing. So basically, the tavern will turn into a 24/7 party if you're not careful. Which is fine. It really is. Okay, so we've got the pedestals. Okay. All right, furniture. So we want to do a display. We're going to display the ring. Where are we going to display it? We're going to display it right inside the door. So they'll build the silver pedestal. And then you click on the pedestal and you assign a new display item. And there it is. Kurt Notcher or whatever. And then so a dwarf will go get it from wherever it's being stored. And now it's sitting on the pedestal. And you can click on it to read the description. It's an andesite ring. All crafts dwarfsmanship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of round andesite cabochons and giant cave spider silk. That's weird. And it has spikes. It's got spikes. And it's worth a lot. What do we have here? Oh, a caravan. How nice. Errr has grown to become a duck. That doesn't even make any sense. Grown to become a duck? Alright. Broker requested. We need the finished good bins. the hell? There we go. The various finished good bins. Let's see here. I thought I had more than that. Let's see. Let's discuss your situation. There is much to share. We're not going to worry about requesting additional things. They want... Okay. I feel like I should have more than that. Alright, so let's see what these guys have. I want to make another anvil or another forge. Okay, so I want an anvil, so that's good. Because you need an anvil to make a forge. Let's see what they have in terms of... Oh, look at that. A ligan. I want that. It's a musical instrument. And zebras. But we're taking the piano. It's a piano for all intents and purposes. We're going to take a bucket. Going to take some war hammers. A couple of picks. We're going to get some socks, because what happens is that clothing starts to wear out, and the dwarves get irritated about that. All right, let's see if they have any seeds. Pig. Tails. Plump helmet spawn. Well, here's some pigtail seeds. Here's some more pigtail seeds. Here's some more pigtail seeds. I feel like that's a good deal. This merchant's making a nice profit on me yet, as we would say in Pennsylvania. Let's get the leather bin, and let's trade. All right, good deal. We made toys. We got stuff. Life is good. All right, where was I? Need some more beds. So work order, make bed. Yeah, we'll let him make 10 beds. I don't care. How are we doing on wood? We are doing okay with wood, but let's grab some more. I want to set that musical instrument up in the tavern. Face it, it's a piano. Oh, apparently I can set these up in the tavern over here. Oh, we have one of the dwarves had a baby. A bebe. How nice. Yes, to replace the one I killed. I didn't kill him. It's not my fault that he was an idiot. I didn't kill him. He went off wandering in the woods or mountains or whatever and got himself killed. 31 dwarves. That's not a very high population yet, but it feels reasonably manageable. I think what I hope happens is now at the tavern crank and I start to pick up um, some immigrants. Oh, she's a performer. I guess that's her job to spend all of her time in the tavern, huh? All right. So I think while I wait for the caravan to leave because they're not moving my damn piano, I'm gonna dig a little bit and see about replacing some of the ore that I've uh, consumed. Slate, diorite. Okay, so all right, so I've got several more levels being dug. Oh no, the ghostly miner! Oh. He's the dead. Frightened, reliving being held by the dead. He's dead. Why is he frightened? He's the one doing the haunting. Oh my god. Stupid dwarves. So emo. I feel like maybe he fell into the lava. I don't know. Wormstone located. Oh, okay. So, yeah, they detected warm stones. Oh, there we go. Yeah. The and what they don't want to do is they don't want to cause a lava flood because that's too much fun. What I'm doing is I'm just dropping levels and then just digging a little bit to see what's there. A little bit of exploratory surgery, I guess? Okay. How are we doing up here? Can we put our piano there yet? Furniture, instrument. Here we go. Why is the llama in here? You know what? That piano doesn't look quite right there. We're going to move it one square. There we go. Just move the piano. There you go. That way people can sit in front of the keyboard and play it. And there's a duck. Oh, migrants. Nice, more migrants. Excellent. All right, build some more beds. Build some more chests. Some coffers. And then I guess I'll assign some more bedrooms because I feel like I haven't done that in a while. Try and give these creatures some homes. Meanwhile, I'm gonna let the migrants settle in the dormitory for now. All right. So bedroom. Oh yeah. Pause the game to do this, so that we don't have someone claim it who doesn't need it. Accept. Yeah, that's, if I could give you a pro tip when you're assigning bedrooms, especially if you're doing a bunch and there's a lot of dwarves that don't have them, pause the game. Because it's a little tedious, and like I said, you'll sometimes have a dwarf get greedy. Llamageddon. Oh my god. And I can actually hear you saying that. You're killing me, dude. Llamageddon. Oh, if dwarves are married, they'll share a bedroom. I mean, that seems like an obvious, like, thing to maybe do, but the apocalypse. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it. Ugh, I don't deserve all this. Why can't it make a traction bench? Why are we having an issue with that? Just make some more beds so we've got them when we need them. All right. Start doing your thing. Job item lost or destroyed? That seems terrible. Especially if it involves drinking. We're going to make another magma forge. All right, I think it's time to add some dwarves into the squad. So let's see, do we have anybody as relevant skills? Yeah, you're a proficient fighter. Wrestler, sounds good. No relevant skills. Novice fighter, okay. So we need some gear. We need some, looks like we're going to need some tops, some helms. All right, let's do some forging. So we need mail. Let's see here, copper mail shirt. Forge, we need silver mail. See, how are we doing on copper? If we look at bars, got a lot of silver. Ooh. Interesting. We don't have a lot of stuff to make. We don't have a lot of stuff to make copper. So this could be problematic. All right, so we need the tetra. Yeah. We need to smelt some of that to try and get some more bars. Okay. That's fine. Performer cancel store item and stockpile unconscious. Oh, they're struck native copper. That's cool. So much lead. Like, what can I even make out of friggin' lead? Here we go. Like, I'm sure there's something, but I don't think it's armor. And it says I struck native copper, which sounds kind of cool. And you can kind of sometimes see, like, you can see what the materials are when you hover near the wall. Ortho class. I don't know what ortho class is. Oh, native copper wall. Let's see what we get out of that. Copper nuggets. Nice. So we're going to continue to kind of dig here. Oh, it's like a friggin'... We haven't struck gold, we've struck copper. But that's kind of what I needed. Although the squad's slowly getting equipped. Oh, wow. Okay. Created another artifact. That was good of her. My dwarves are just so creative. What's the alert? I don't... That's a dwarven child. Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for where this skulking whatever idiots are coming from trying to steal my stuff. All right, dude. Yeah, thanks for watching, Ian. We'll talk more, and if we don't chat, Merry Christmas and all that other stuff. Word. We're going to have it smelt all sorts of stuff there. Keep smelting. He who smelt it, dealt it. And watch, it turns out that copper mail is just terrible. Like, just awful. Like, it bends and shit. And I should have been making bronze or something better all along. Let's see. How's my digging going? Okay, so I can still chase the native copper if I want to. So, I think... at this point, I'm probably gonna... I got my tavern rocking, I got my magma rocking, where we're seriously, like, things are coming along nicely. Let me finish putting the let me finish putting a coffer down there. There we go. But I feel like this is probably a good stopping point for tonight because I have definitely recovered from the great plump helmet cooking disaster of session 1 and probably am about to pivot into more hilarity as I push my luck digging and doing other stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to think about what I want to do going forward on this fortress. But I think for now, for now I'm gonna call it. So I'm gonna save and return to title menu. But definitely doing much better this time. I feel like lots of lessons learned from playing my save on the Steam Deck, and I just kind of brought them right back here. Oh, and on the Steam Deck, I have dug deep enough to run into some interesting caverns, which might happen on this save sooner rather than later. But anyway, that's all for now. I'm going to end the stream. Thanks, everybody. Some old friends of mine showed up. That was kind of cool. And if you're watching the recording, I hope you picked up something amusing. All right, later.